Yo, what is up everyone, it's Bataran. Today I'm going to be watching True Forest Horror Story Animated. Let's give this a watch and see what this is about.
My name is Milo. I'm 14 years old, but this happened about a year ago. One day I was having a sleepover with my two best friends, Ben and Michael, to celebrate Ben's birthday. Ben wanted to go camping and have a bonfire, so we all set up our tents for a fun night. When we set everything up, we talked about the usual teenage boy stuff, sports, cars, and girls. As the night progressed, Ben began to tell us about a man from our town who was on the run from the police. He said that the man lurked around in the darkness and kidnapped teenage boys. He grabs you by the legs and drags you through the forest while looking for more kids to prey on, Ben said. We all burst out with laughter at how ridiculous it sounded. Nothing like that would ever happen in our town, right? At least, that's what we thought. We all started to feel sleepy and decided to call it a night. During the middle of the night, I got out of my tent to use the bathroom on one of the trees nearby. But when I was done, I looked back to see a man warming his hands on our fire, and three small, dark figures hid behind him, each looking like a starved child. I screamed in fear, waking my friends who freaked out when they saw him. We sprinted out of the forest to warn people about the man, but nobody in town believed us. When it was light outside the next morning, we went back to the forest to collect our gear and go home. Everything was there, but a note was left on the ground. It read, "Grabs you by the legs and drags you," with a smiley face drawn at the end. We alerted the police and never went back to that forest again.
Okay, so I swear to God, man, once the entertainment, like I mentioned in my previous video, the pedophiles is a recurring theme on this channel. I don't know why, but they're just in love with pedophiles and animated horror stories in this channel. But it seems like there's a lot of them nowadays that's just lurking around that we don't know. And in the forest as well, that's even creepier. Just like the other video I saw with a creepy old lady, but this time it's a male pedophile. It's fucked up, man. It's fucked up that there are people like this in the world. Like, watching all these animated horror stories on One T Entertainment is just making me think about, why do people like this exist? Like, really, it's just fucked up. And I was confused how the boy knew about these rumors in the first place about this guy who grabs and drags these young kids. I want to know how he found out about this and whether it's just a story or a rumor, but clearly they didn't take it seriously, as you can tell, and no one else took it seriously when they tried to tell people as well. And that's just really unlucky for them as well. Plus, another thing that's unlucky is the fact that he's still out there kidnapping all these young teenagers and camping in the forests. It's messed up, but they're teenagers though. At least they're not like younger kids in it, so at least they can like get over it and it won't really scare them or haunt them as much compared to the younger ones that he did already kidnap. They seem a bit younger than the other guys, so that probably scared them even more, to be honest. And good, I'm glad they called the cops. I mean, that's just what you would do anyways. Like, you would call the cops, but what are they going to do? How are they actually going to find this guy? Because this guy is clearly still out there, and I don't know what's going to happen to him. But yeah, like, watching all these videos is just making me have a different picture in my head of like people around me. And yeah, maybe I shouldn't watch these videos like constantly, innit? But I hope you guys liked my reaction, and I'm watching these for you guys anyway, so I'll catch you guys later. And plus it's interesting as well. It's kind of interesting because it's actually based on true stories, and that's another reason why I'm watching these videos. But yeah, peace out.